Hey guys, Kev here, and I have some unboxings to do for you. I actually have two packages, well, three. Let's start with this real quick. Unboxing knife is my Brian Brown knives, Jaeger M, all pimped out in Zerk. Excuse me, black PVD hardware, and then Zerk clip, backspacer, and pivot collars on those Skiff multi-rows. It is fantastic. If you saw the disassembly video, I did get this clip off. I'm an idiot. I know this. I just used a plastic pry. It took 2 seconds to get it off. And then I bent it down, and now there's no tappy at all. And it is very tight in the pocket, so I'll have to work on that. Maybe break it in. But I am wearing kind of loose-seamed jeans. So this here is from a company called Pinewood Machining Corporation. Shout out to my buddy Ben from Jack Wolf Knives. We were talking, and he picked up a, just says thank you on here, cool. He picked up a CWF micro click or micro Arcadian, and we were kind of talking about the best solutions for certain things, and we both were trying to find like a really small compact charger for 10440s, but like it's just really hard to find. So anyway, he pointed me in the direction of this company that makes these 3D printed tube kind of things that have foam at the top, and essentially, yeah, they stick together pretty well with an O-ring, but it's not perfect. But then they have these Ranger bands you can buy. I ordered 2 of those. And, yeah. So, point is, sorry, I wanted something better for these. So I have these batteries here. And these are the 10440s that go in my CWF. And you can pop these in like this, and then you seat that on. And yeah, it's not super tight. I don't think it would be a big deal. But if you're traveling or something, I think it would be worth getting the, because it's kind of popping up like that. Definitely be worth getting these Ranger bands. And then you could also use those for something else in a pinch if you had to, right? So there's the setup right there, which is cool. And then I also have my micro click actually had an issue, so I'm down to just one. You guys probably saw I had a Moku Taiwan, I've had a Zerk one, I've had a few. But I was letting my kid play with it a little bit, which was probably not too smart. And she would click the button a lot and whatever, and something happened to the button. So I sent it in to be fixed by Charles over at CWF, and I believe he's just sent me a new one, because you can see here it is all cleaned up. I did ask for a spa treatment if that was a thing, so maybe that's what happened. Am I supposed to put these in the other way, maybe? Find that weird, right? You wouldn't put that part down. I don't think so. So unfortunately, I don't have another extra. I think all my extras are flat tops. They technically would work. There's a flat top. This one is a flat top, and that's a AAA. So I guess I could pop a AAA in here as well for other purposes, but I don't know why. I'm just gonna order an extra. I'm just gonna order an extra 10440, so I have another one. Oops. So I have another one for in there. But yeah, that's what I'll do. So let me just pop this on. I've been without a flashlight now for a couple weeks. Like just about 2 weeks. I sent it in to Charles, and it feels a little weird not having one. So, unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to program this thing again, which I absolutely despise. I don't have the instructions right here, which kind of sucks. So, not the best time for that. Unless he did it for me. He did! No way. Dude, you are the man, Charles. So you got 15 and 100. 15 and 100. Oh, you are a gem, Charles. Thank you. What a pimp. All right. So real quick, I'm going to swap out this clip. You guys know I rock my Zircuti clip. And this is going right back in the pocket. It does get beat up. But I am kind of adjusting my carry a little bit to where I'm using my back pocket more for my phone. And I think that might help this situation a little bit. We'll see. But I don't care about getting beat up. You know, I kind of looked at it kind of like, you know, they were like war wounds or whatever, battle scars, that kind of stuff. Patina. There we go. I don't know why I said it the way I did. Patina. So then I just kind of get this straight. Man, I was all ready to be sitting here and programming this thing to death, which would just suck. Not a fan of that. Shift this just a little. Is that straight? That's straight right there. Hold it down. Tight and tight. Try not to go too tight, but yep, should not move. There we go. She is back in operation, baby. Love that Zircuti clip. Matches my ring. Yes, she is back, and that click is nice. Look at that bezel. Man, that looks completely different. I think he's changed it a little bit since I got mine. That looks super clean down there. I don't know. Maybe it's a different driver or something, but I'm really digging it. Looks nice and clean, machined. Yeah, if I could keep it this way, that'd be awesome, but it just never works out that way. So we'll see what happens, but she's back in the pocket, baby. All right, so I'll put this away. Gonna remind myself to order a couple more batteries so I have them. I'd still like to have a few more backup. I mean, I don't really need more than I have. I probably only honestly need one of these to if I ever went somewhere. But I think it'd be smart to get enough to fill this up, right? So, love the Ranger bands. It'd be cool to get a couple more of those for other things. But that's kind of how I want now to have all of these Ranger bands that I don't need. So, but I might put one of those batteries in my backpack once my new backpack gets here. Not a big fan of this sticker. It's on like this, see, they definitely printed these at home, which, it's 3D printing service, but would definitely be cool if it wasn't on that. Oh, wait, that's the actual stick. What? Oh, God. What's going on here? Yeah. So, that's not good. All right. Does not matter. All right, next up, quickly, I have a package from Blade Ops. So I asked for a couple more knives to check out. I think they're Benchmades. I believe they are Benchmades. So let's see what we got. Or we have a Kershaw and a Benchmade. Okay. I asked to check out any of their Duralock models, and they always include, this is very nice of them, something not many companies do. They include a return label. Oops, did I don't care. Who cares? There's a sticker. I thought there was something in there. Oh, another one. There we go. Let's put this here and put this up here. So if you guys are interested in these knives, you can check out Blade Ops. I have an affiliate link with them. It's in the description. If you use it, it does help the channel in a small way. But, hey, everything helps, and if you're going to buy it anyway. So the first one is the Tagged Out. This is a model from Benchmade. Am I missing something? Nope. Model from Benchmade that everybody's been raving about. And I'm not a big fan of the colorway and everything, but they do have new ones coming this year, which is cool. And this is the model with the hole. So it has a slot, which is awesome to see. And it is Grivery and probably S30V. No, CPM 154 on this. So you have CPM 154. You have sort of a trailing clip point. Interesting blade. I think this is a stone wash, which is cool. We have minimal side to side, not much at all. A little bit of up and down. Axis lock, man. So instead of going with studs, they went with a slot here. And I gotta say, they actually, I'm surprised that they killed it as much as they did on this. It's really hard for me to manipulate, so hopefully they don't mind that I flip the clip over. So I don't know what they do with these after we send them back. I'm sure they check them, and if there's any damage or anything, then they, you know, swap parts or don't sell them. I don't know. I have no idea what they do. Some dealers will sell stuff like this as, you know, damaged goods or something. Like White Mountain does that, but I don't think all the dealers have a section for that. Just be curious, because I send stuff back to dealers all the time that they loan me for the channel, which, you know, makes sense. I don't expect everything to be given to me, and I don't really want it to be. There's a lot of knives that, like, I don't want. You know what I mean? They're cool to check out, and they're cool to review. But, you know, if every dealer gave me every knife, I'd be drowning in knives, which, sure, cool, but I'd rather that they are able to sell it and recoup the funds. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know what I'm rambling about. I just wanted to flip that clip around because, yeah. See, I actually really enjoy this knife. If it had a more drop pointy, sheep's footy blade, like if the bug out had this hole in it and was this good to flick, I mean, I'd be all over it again. That being said, it's a little hard to flick the hole because it's thinner, smaller. But I'm just getting used to it. I'm not complaining about it, but this spring is just better. That's, in my opinion, it's just better than what's on a bug out. So I find that interesting. Because I can even easily thumb flick it with the hole. That's unique for a Benchmade. I don't know why what am I doing there that's missing it? Am I coming out of the hole? I think I am. Yeah, that's what she said. So, interesting. Ergonomics are pretty good. It feels like plastic, and that's just the problem. You know, this is not very flexible, so they're definitely thickening this stuff up. I mean, you can feel it here a little bit. I guess they just added an extra standoff compared to the bug out. So, yeah, it's the same flex. Interesting, you know, milling and stuff like that, but you know, I think we're at a point in the knife world where $100 plus, $150 for something like this is a little outrageous. It's United States made, which is awesome. And if you're into this, you know, all you. But why not use G10 or something? It just feels cheap. And then they're charging $100 plus. It honestly looks like something, you know, that last package, like they 3D printed this, you know. I know Gryvery's better than that, but I don't know why it bothers me. But anyway, the spring / detent is really good, and I do really like this. So if they come out with one in G10 or aluminum or something like that with a cool steel, or even, I don't even care if it's 154, I will probably pick one up because I don't have a lot of axis lock knives, and it'd be cool to have a Benchmade. I want to support these USA-made companies. I just need a little bit more. Like, I just need them to work with me a little bit. Yeah, you gotta chill with this plastic. But this is really good. So, sheep's foot tagged out would be sick. Even a bug out with this setup would be sick. I like the size of the bug out more. This is a little bigger, I think. At least it feels more like 3.5 inches. Here's a size comparison to the Jaeger M. There you go. Yeah, definitely at 3.5 at least. What else do I have here that everybody might have? I don't know. What do you guys have? Oh, here's it. Well, it's not exactly a 80 20.5, but probably close to the same size as the shark's foot. So there you go. All right, moving along. I like it. I do. That's my prognosis. Is that correct terminology here? Is I like it quite a bit. And I just want it to be even better. Dead center, too. So, real quick, I'm going to pick up the kids, so I'm rushing here. But this is the Kershaw Heist. And I wanted to check out, again, one of their Duralock models. And this was the one they had. Come on. So, classic Kershaw packaging. This is one of their overseas knives. Again, we're working with, it's like they're trying to compete with Benchmade. It's Grivery / plastic and an Axis style lock. It is way off center, like not even close, out of the box. It does have a cool design. I like the reversible clip. Interesting, on their Duralock here, it's got a little, what is that? It's not proprietary, is it? I hope not. Just a design thing. A little bit of grip on the plastic. A little bit heftier feeling. This is super lightweight. Milled out like crazy. This one, nope. Now, this is a lot cheaper. I think it's like $50. Very, very, very soft spring. Way noticeably. Way more noticeable than on the Benchmade there. Let me just see what's going on here with this. Are we loose? Yeah, I don't know if anybody's mentioned that before. See if I can straighten this out a little bit. I got it a little bit better. No play. Let's see. I think that's really a T10, so I'm just being a little careful. No play. Hasn't broken in at all. So, got to take that into consideration. Not centered at all. A little bit of play there. Yeah. So, it feels cheap. I hate saying it, but it feels cheap. But, you know, you're talking about $50. So, they're trying to be in a cheap range, right? They're trying to be cheap. Basically, but they went cheap. I mean, this, oof, man, does not feel great. This spring is atrocious. I mean, even Benchmade's known for weaker springs. This is like, I can feel resistance, right? I can feel resistance. Watch this. I mean, it's literally like non-existent. So I don't know if they're all like this. I mean, I can't even, yeah, it's going to be hard to sit here and try to reverse flick this. You know? The design is pretty cool, but it's very reminiscent of other stuff. Microtech, and if you took like a Griptilian and a Microtech Anax or something and put them together, this is what you would get. Down to the triangle stuff. So, not a big fan of this one. I get the concept. I know what they're looking for. I did ask Blade Ops to keep me in mind when they get more of the Kershaws, because I do want to try more of these to see if, you know, we can find a winner here. I like how they did something here with the standoffs. They're like a line. They're kind of part of the liner. I don't know. It's interesting. Clip is cool. Like, you know, not a horrible knife, but definitely not what I expected from Kershaw. I expect better from Kershaw. D2, which is a bummer. You know, we're all over D2 at this point. And Grivery for whatever it is. What are they? $35, I hope? You know, 50's a bit much for this. Yeah. Cool overall aesthetic and everything. You know, the looks are cool. But other than that, I am not impressed. So, I'm hoping that changes with future ones. I am impressed with the tagged out. And that's where 100 plus $30 or $50, you feel it. You can, I don't know if you can see it, guys, but I can feel it. It's a night and day difference here. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. I love you all. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. Thank you to Blade Ops. Go check them out. Link in the description. I'll catch you later. Peace.